Hello, hello. Gonna send out our invites for our besties. Let's see, Mooney, where are you on my list? Rizzy. Hello. Hello, beautiful.
Hello, hello.
I am sending out invites now to all the people. If you see EH in the comments, snag her up.
Okay. There she is.
How beautiful. There he is.
I just saw her. Where'd she go? There she is.
I just sent her the invite.
Nice. You beat me to it.
I did. I was fast tonight.
On it.
Hello, Miss Ma'am.
Hi.
On it.
Hello, Miss Ma'am.
Hi. Turn on the thing.
Can you hear us just fine?
There she is.
That is that beautiful face. Hey, Katie.
Could not figure
you
out
ready?
what. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What's
yeah.
that?
Okay.
Hey, don't do that. You're just turn the hearing aids.
Right. Not fair. Be nice.
Yeah, don't tease me. I'm nervous.
Right. Right. If he does, he's harmless. He has to just a little bit. We'll give everybody a little bit of time.
My water battery.
Are we wearing a crown? Is that what that is, Rizzy?
No, it's a new dragon.
It's a new dragon.
We love it.
I was like, are you wearing a crown?
No, it matches my shirt too much, so I was like, if I put it there, it kind of looks like.
It looks like a strap.
Yeah, just there.
Yeah. I have a snake somewhere. Where's my snake? Here, look. I have a snake that somebody made for me.
Those are cool. I gotta get
Yeah,
one of those.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know if
Yep,
you
I've
guys
got-
follow Smutty Pleasures, but she made a couple of books for me, or like little plates, and then she made me the snake, and I thought that was really
That's so
nice.
cute.
Yeah, I love
Those
him.
look like the best fidgets.
Oh yeah, they make a really good clack sound. Like if you like the clack sounds.
I do.
Yeah.
I love the.
Oh, look at all those.
Oh.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I want a long one. I wish he was longer. He's not long enough to put around my neck, so I want a long one to put around my
Right.
neck.
Yep. The lighting
Yeah.
doesn't do it justice,
Okay.
but it's like rainbowy kind of.
That's
Yeah.
so pretty.
They're so cute.
I have another one in my office that's as tall as my 6-year-old. I asked my friend, I go, why did you do this? He goes, I wanted to see all the colors.
You have a 3D printed beluga whale. Are you? I was gonna say the other, but I couldn't. Oh my god, that is amazing. That is amazing.
That is so cool.
I want one.
You still
I
have to
want
send
one.
me a picture of that, Elizabeth.
So for everybody who's here and everybody that is joining us, we are doing our amazing author interview with Miss H. Demeter, and we are ready. We came
So ready.
prepared.
Well, I'm
So
glad you guys are ready. I am a bundle of nerves.
That's
don't
okay.
be nervous. I do
That'll
get it though.
pass.
Like, lives make me terrified, but also when they're done, I'm all fine, and all the besties down there, they're amazing. So
Yeah.
it says I am stoked. Yes.
We haven't
Okay, so
injured an author yet.
yes, right.
Sure, we haven't.
We do not bite. We will
Oh, okay.
ask some questions though,
That,
because we
Questions,
have some
yes.
burning questions for you, Miss Ma'am.
I can't promise answers.
Okay, look. I don't normally go into authors' DMs and like, excuse me, where's book 2?
I do.
But
That's what she's
I'm
telling me.
here to ask for all of the besties who have read Water, where, Miss Ma'am, is book 2?
If you want me to be absolutely serious,
Hey, Jasmine.
it's right here.
Ah, yes.
Okay, look, but this, I need book 2. Okay, it ended.
Uh-huh.
See, Katie, Roslyn, everybody's in agreement. Everybody's in agreement. So I was looking at your list of published books, and you have quite a few. You've got some anthologies, and then you have some series that you're working on. Do you want to tell everybody kind of what you're working on right now?
So right now I'm kind of bouncing between a couple of things. I'm trying to get my brain to focus on book 2. I'm trying to write Air. And I have made some headway on that, so that's been good. But I'm currently technically writing 2 books at the same time, but they're wildly different genres. So earlier this year I finished.
Like help with the brain though, like when you get stuck on one, switching to the other, like.
So I'm trying it. This is something very new for me. Normally I am very nose to the grindstone. I don't let myself deviate. I force myself to, but it doesn't work. So I'm trying something new and allowing myself to just kind of go where it takes me, where I have the inspiration. And yeah, so I'm been trying to work on Air, but I'm also working on book 2 of my fantasy series. I finished book 1 earlier this year, and she still needs edits, but she's technically done. There's just like little things to pepper in. Yeah, and so
what?
I was working on book 2 of my fantasy series when I kind of got stuck on that, and so I switched over to Air. So my goal is to get more work done on Air because everybody wants that one.
Well, you said, okay, so like for those of you who are in the comments that have not read Water, I really recommend that you go do that. Like when we get off this live, go do that then, like immediately. It's fantastic. So like, I definitely got like Charmed meets Practical Magic meets kind of like a little bit of a True Blood vibe, and I was hooked on it. Okay, like, and so when I got to the end of it, I'm like, wait, no, I need more of this, because you did a really good job of like creating this sisterhood, which is really hard to do. Because a lot of times people can do the found family thing and it kind of falls flat, but like you made it work. And can I just say, the librarian, ma'am, how dare you? Right?
I've never loved Sweater Vest more than that moment. I'm telling you right now.
Jasper is
talking about the sweater vests.
Yeah, no, Jasper is my baby. I love him. We love Jasper.
He was unexpected and delightful.
And can I say Nora's first reaction to him?
Yeah. Oh, I know. I loved her reaction to him.
So great.
That's probably one of my favorite parts in the book, is the first time she's used Jasper. And she just does her little list.
Yes.
All the highlights.
So where do you draw your inspiration from?
Oh, goodness. I always try to prepare for that question, and I never have an answer for it. I don't even know. The fairies plant ideas in my brain, and then they flit away and say, this is yours now. It's like changelings. They just give me their babies, and I just have to raise them. I don't even really know where the idea for Water came from. Just one day, I wrote the first paragraph of this girl standing on this ferry, and I'd been wanting to write like a witch book, because I like witches. I'm a witch. I wanted to write a witchy book. And it just kind of like developed from there. I don't really like, very rarely do I like see something and I'm like, oh, that's an idea. I get a lot of inspiration from songs, from music. Music is a big, music will create scenes in my brain. So there's a lot
Do
of
they play
that.
out kind of like a movie for you? Is that how
Yes.
you? Same.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I read or when I'm writing, I envision it as an actual scene in my head. I can see it like a movie. So yeah.
Do your characters? I always love asking this question. Most of the time, I get the same answer from authors, but I'm always curious. Do your characters dictate the story, even though you have an idea of where it's going, and the characters are like, "Nah, we're gonna go over here."
So I have no idea where it's going. I am just as surprised as other people when things happen. Cause I literally, I call myself a vessel, right? And so it sounds really silly, but I call myself a vessel and the story comes to me and I just put it on the page. I don't know anything that's going to happen until it happens. And then there have definitely been times where things have happened and I've sat back and been like, what? or like I'll write something and then I'll be like, well,
that happened.
Like, yeah.
I think for a lot of writers, it's that it channels through us. Like half the time we don't know what's going to happen, and when it does, we're like, oh wait. I mean, I love that, but damn it.
yeah. Like I'll send snippets to like my alpha readers, and I'll send little snippets to them, or I'll talk to them about stuff, and they're like, okay, more, and I'm like, me too, bestie. Like I want to know what's happening too. Okay, I'm along for the ride with you. So
I'm just as ready for the more information.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you do when you get writer's block? So, because like you're talking, you're kind of just along for the ride. You're just kind of a channel for these stories. So what do you do when the stories get stuck and you can't continue to channel them? Like, how do you
so most of the time, again, I'm not recommending this because it doesn't work. Don't do as I do, people. Don't do it. Most of the time I try to force my way through it. I'm a Taurus, and so I'm very head down, horns out. Bull through a china shop. We'll get through it.
Is that the 12 zodiac or the 13 zodiac sign?
He just learned about the.
I think it's the 12. In the 12. Yeah, in the 12, not the 13. I don't remember what I am in 13. I don't pay attention to that one. But yeah, so most of the time I will try to just kind of push through it. But I have found that a lot of the time, and this has been kind of a difficult thing to admit to myself, but a lot of the time the reason I'm having writer's block is because I'm trying to push an idea or something that isn't working for the story. Like, I'll give an example. With Air, I had a scene that I wanted, and I wanted it to be this specific scene, and I could not figure out how to write it. Like, the words weren't coming, nothing. And so finally, I went back to pen and paper, and I just kind of said, okay, fine, whatever. What's going to happen? And I wrote a whole chapter. So sometimes it's just letting go of that, what you think you want, because it doesn't always fit where it is in the story.
I think that's actually very intuitive, right? Like I think a lot of times when we struggle, it's because the subconscious part of our brain knows like this isn't going to fit, even though we as authors we're like, I really want it to look this way, like this is what I envisioned, and the subconscious is like, but that's not going to work. It's in the grand scheme of things, like that's just not going to fit. So how long did it take you? So okay, let's go back. Which book in your long list of authored works was your first that came out?
Okay, so the very first that came out was Secrets, and I published that in 2015. It is not currently available. because I have it pulled down because I want to do some work on it because she was my first baby and she needs a little bit of help. But yeah, so Secrets was my very first thing that I published. I actually have it. Oh, I have a copy right here. This one. This is Secrets.
That cover is gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you. I do. I love the cover. The cover won't change when I put it back out because I love the cover so much. The only thing I think I'm going to add is maybe on the back, I think I might add a seal because it's about Selkies. And so I was thinking about adding a seal or something to the back of it to kind of have that flow. And yeah, it is a good book, but it could be better. So, you know.
Roughly when do you think you'll have that back out?
Well, it is turning 10 next year, which is crazy to me. So my goal is to have it out next December because I'm just gonna have to do some edits. Yeah, I make all my own covers. I do all my stuff. I do cover formatting. Not editing though. I don't trust myself to edit my own books. Like I do a self edit, but then I give them to somebody.
But I think because you look at it too much, like it gets very difficult to like be impartial about it because you get blind to it. You know,
definitely.
You edit it, and like for me, I like to go through and listen to it, and even then, there's issues, even though I didn't anticipate it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Earlier this year, I discovered an app called Speechify, and that has changed the game for me because, like, I can use it to have it read it back to me, and like I'm catching things, and yeah, it's been a great thing to find. So,
have you ever found yourself like listening to it as a reader? I've done that
all the time. Okay, so my fantasy that I just finished. Right. Okay, I'm going to tell myself here. So I do a reading challenge every month, right? And I needed I didn't need, but I wanted like another short book. So earlier today, I read my own book today. I read Lemon because it's only 100 pages and I needed a short book.
That's the thing. I read that because you write what you want to read, right? At least I know. And like sometimes those stories, you're listening back and you're in editing mode, but then you're like, I really like how this goes.
Yeah,
you just end up listening to it. Yep.
Yeah, there's definitely.
Did you always know that you wanted to be indie?
I'm sorry.
Did you always know that you wanted to be an indie author, or?
Oh, I always knew I wanted to be a writer. I have been writing my entire life, and I mean my entire life. I have actually in my poetry book in Musings from Wonderland, I have a story that I wrote when I was 6 years old, and I didn't even change much about it when I put it in there. I just put it in there. But yeah, I have always told stories. I've always been a storyteller. My grandfather used to tell me and my sister stories when we were little. And I guess that just kind of sparked it for me. I loved hearing his stories and I wanted to tell my own. And I used to steal my dad's video camera and I would make plays and set up all kinds of things when I was a kid. It was ridiculous.
You've always been creating this.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Did you always know you wanted to indie publish, or were you looking originally to do like trad pub?
So
like, what was those?
Yeah, so I think very originally I had the desire to do trad pub. I think everybody does when they're first starting out. But then trigger warning, cancer. My dad got sick and that changed the plan. And I wanted him to see me be a published author before he passed. So I very quickly learned how to publish a book. I wrote Secrets very fast. I think from start date to end. It took me about less than a year, I think, to write Secrets, get it edited, make the cover, and have it published. And unfortunately, he knew about it. He saw the proof copy, but he didn't get to actually see it published because it was published in December and he passed in November. So, yeah.
And that's,
but
I mean, imagine that made him feel proud, though, that here you are, you for this goal and you obtained it, you know, and what a gift to be able to, you know, to do that. And I think that makes my heart just,
my dad was very supportive of me and my writing. My mom is too. My family has been very supportive of me and my writing, and I really appreciate that. No, it's nice to have that, you know.
I agree with Roslyn. I think he would be so proud. I think he would be.
But,
you know, and obviously there was this whole big thing that kind of facilitated that, and it wasn't the traditional path of getting to that publishing. Were there lessons that you learned along the way that you still take into publishing your books now?
Oh, so many. The biggest one is it's overcoming that excitement of finishing something and wanting to publish it right now, because publishing really does take time. And a lot of us fall victim into, and I do too, with other projects and things. Like, I get so excited and I'm like, yeah, we can do it in this timeline. And then it's like, I have to be more realistic and be like, this is, you know, these things take time to make sure that it's good. Because the one thing for me in my personal business and when I work with clients is that just because as an indie author, I have the ability to like go in and change things and tweak things whenever I want, I don't want to use that as a crutch. Like, I don't want that to be something that has to be done. Like, if I'm putting something out that my name is attached to, I want it to be as close to perfect as it can be. Like, the last thing I want is for something, and you know, things still happen. You know, like when I first published Secrets, the file got corrupted and I had no idea. And I didn't know until somebody left a review saying that the file was messed up. And that was kind of a really frustrating thing, because I've always been very open about, like, people can message me, they can email me, whatever. And I was kind of like, I wish that somebody would have emailed me or messaged me about it and then I could have fixed it. But, thank you. But yeah, so it's definitely a learning process, and it's not easy. People think it is, but it's really not. It's not easy. It's not something to get into to make money quick. You know, it's difficult and it's stressful, but it is rewarding. You know, I'm not a writer for the money. So, no, not even a little bit. I'm a writer to get the voices in my head to shut up.
Right. Right, because they're downright mean sometimes, aren't they?
Oh gosh. Yeah, my main character from my fantasy, her name is Cress, and the entire time I was editing Water, she was like, "You're done with this. Why are you still doing this? This is done. Why? It's my turn now. Why are you still doing this?" So yeah, like she was very vocal about having her story written.
And it's so, like, right now I'm currently working on, I've got book 3. I have people harassing me about book 3, like obsessed, like, where is it? And I'm like, look.
Oh yeah.
Look, because there's a standalone that has just come in and swiped everything else off the table and is like, no, you're gonna write this down. I'm like, but the readers are mad.
Oh
no. She says this, but then we're still waiting on chapters for your beta crew and your Patreons for said standalone, ma'am. So
There are 2 chapters in there. I presented
I'm
questions.
okay. And
Writing is hard.
Right.
Okay?
Camera,
Writing is
man.
hard.
It is very hard. It is very hard. What has been the most rewarding thing about publishing, whether it be indie or just publishing in general?
Oh my gosh. Gonna be really sappy. Inspiring my kids. Because my daughter is also very creatively minded, and she is working on her own book, and we just did a fall bazaar and she went with me to help out, and just hearing her talk to people about her book and how maybe next year she is gonna be at a table selling her book, and yeah, just like that. That's been really rewarding, I think, to
She's watching you and she's aspiring.
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is like, you know, I mean, you create this space to show that there are so many other ways to be yourself, right? And like creating these stories, and I love that. I love that you're nourishing that for her. And like, look at you, like you've done the thing. So when she's ready to do that, you have the ability to be like, let me help.
Yeah.
You know? I think that's so big.
Yeah. She's very confident in the fact that I will make her cover and do all these things for her. And obviously I'm going to, but you know,
Of course.
the confidence of innocence, you know.
the confidence of youth, right? Like time does not have the same value when they're young, where they're like, oh, mom can do all of these things and you can do all of the things you have to do, and why aren't they done? It should be
exactly.
Mom. And you're like, what? Those are the questions I have. I know we're all getting really anxious to get down to those ones because she is prepared, but Mooney is going to be next.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
So, a couple of quick questions.
Okay.
I noticed when searching for the book, because you named it Water, the Witches of Shell Island.
Mm-hmm.
Is the next one going to be Fire, or are you going to switch it around?
So the next one is Air. Yeah. So yeah. Each book is going to be named after an element. So I will say that. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
So there's
Air
gonna be 4?
is actually taking place next. So.
Well, I mean, to your question, there was kind of some hints that there will be 4. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Without
there are planned, as much as I plan anything. There are planned for 4 books, for sure.
Yes.
So yeah. So the current order in my head is water, air, fire, and earth.
I knew it. Because we haven't met Earth yet. We've only met water, air, and fire.
I know,
we have met Earth.
We have.
Do we know that we've met Earth though?
So
because it's not directly called out.
Have we met Earth?
Have we met Earth?
No.
Would you tell us if we did?
Mooney and I have been arguing about this for weeks.
It would have been a thing. There would have been a whole thing.
I would tell you if you had met Earth. The Earth does not show up in book 1 at all.
But Earth might show up in book 2.
Shakus, the intrigue.
Right? Right?
Then I have 2 questions around Mr. Jasper.
Okay.
One, I'm probably going to get yelled at for asking.
I know. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was one of hers.
No, ask. Go ahead. Go ahead, ask. And then when I can prove you're wrong.
How old was? I'm going to phrase this as gently as possible. How old? What's the age difference between Nori's brother, the one that didn't make it,
The first baby,
and Nori?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're really testing my memory.
Yes, we are. We are that in deep with it, girl.
I believe it's a year. I believe there was a year difference between.
Well, at least a 9-month gestational, and then.
Yeah. So like, it was very quick.
And ask the next one, Mooney. Ask the next question.
I'm on the same page she is, so I'm.
Come on, ask her.
I know we have those
Uh-oh.
notes somewhere. They're just not in my
He's
brain
like,
anymore.
because he already knows.
Okay, what's the question?
Is Jasper Nori's brother?
No.
Told you.
You.
Called it
We argued this one
forever.
weeks.
Yes,
Because
forever.
we were both like, no. And he's like, I don't know. And we're like, no.
No,
Why did
Jasper.
he try and twist that one together?
Everybody's like, oh, OMG.
You know-
It's like, did you not watch Game of Thrones?
Honestly, though, that is, I will say, that is the first time I've ever gotten that one. So thank you.
Yes, Mooney. Bravo.
That is the first time I've
Bravo.
ever gotten that.
Then,
so.
all right, since that's been taken off the table,
Okay.
next question would be, is Nori's magic was bound by the sacrifice of her aunt and her mom. And that's why it was kind of a weak, because it was an unwilling binding from her mom. So that's why it was kind of a weak binding. Did Jasper get bound by his parents? And that's why they're no longer in the picture.
No. Jasper is just, unfortunately, was just born without magic. Sometimes it can happen.
Told you.
And
She's
Jasper,
saying.
unfortunately,
There's still 3 more books. There's still 3 more
unfortunately,
books.
he just didn't have the magic in him.
He's
He's special without it.
So is he going to be a muggle for
He
the
does,
entire
Rob.
series?
Yes, he is going to be. So, okay, listen. Jasper, if you know Batman at all, Jasper is Barbara Gordon, okay?
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Got it.
There we go. Jasper is Barbara Gordon.
All right. I think I'm going to end my questioning before I get attacked.
No, because
Oh,
everybody's
no, come
loving your
on.
theories, Mooney. Everybody is enjoying your theories.
Here,
Yeah,
I feel bad
ask the
for
question,
feeling
please.
holding up the
Everybody's
cover.
having a great time with that.
What's your question?
Yes. Him and the bulletin board.
What? No. Oh, I'm still not convinced. I'm not convinced. Even though I'm asking the person that's writing the book, she's letting the characters
No,
write
you
the
have
story.
no
She's
idea.
not
We've
making
literally
story.
been going around and around with him, me, DM, Katie, Kat, all our entire besties group have been going around in circles with this fan about
Going
it.
in circles on
I
this.
love
And
it.
every single one of us have been like, no. And a few of them have been like, well, I mean, but. And they're like,
Because
no.
the logical thinking.
Okay,
That
I will
is,
say, at this moment in time, there is no plan for Jasper to have magic. He's the normie of the group.
For now.
Fair. You have to have at least one in the group that's just amazing in their general energy.
He's the Sokka, like Avatar. He's Sokka.
Yes, yeah, he's Sokka, exactly. And yes, that is what fan fiction is for. I am not Andrice. I encourage fan fiction. If you read it, send it to me. Thank you.
Hey, Ruthie, your first assignment, fanfic. We're trying to
Moving on.
indoctrinate her into the writing world.
Then
Yeah.
it wasn't called out, but I feel it was implied.
Okay.
Have we met Nori's father?
No.
Oh,
Told you.
Well,
Oh, wait, what do
I
you mean,
say
well?
no, but then I
What do you
kinda-
mean, well? What do you mean, well, ma'am?
yeah, you can't say well. That'll
Excuse
cause all kinds
me?
of trauma.
I say no, but I have to take that back. Cause technically, yes.
Wait, it's not Gideon, is it?
That's my question. I will riot. I will riot.
She's not saying nothing. Her silence is speaking volumes here, people.
Yeah, her silence speaks.
Look at
volumes.
everybody. Ma'am! Technically.
Sorry, I can't hear you. We're breaking up. Oh!
Katie, I like Katie's theory. I like it if it could be the bartender. We might get Dawn.
Wait, what did you say
All
about
right.
the bartender?
Yes, we marched
Katie
it
said,
down.
is it the
We
bartender?
marched it
I like
down.
that idea.
Oh, no, it's not the bartender, but Brett is amazing and we love him.
He's so, I love him.
Is it someone that was put in the ground?
Is it someone that was put in the ground?
Yeah.
You're gonna
Maybe.
confuse the poor
Well,
woman.
I don't know how to answer this. Okay, like
We're gonna have to
I don't
move
know how
on
to
before
answer
we.
these.
The silence is so loud.
All right, all right, all right.
It is. It's
Quick
loudly.
quick change. The tiger's eye that was in the jacket.
Uh-huh.
Any significance, or was it just the surprise little tiger's eye?
Okay, so I don't know if you guys know anything about crystals or anything like that. So tiger's eye is a stone of protection, and so yes, the tiger's eye has a lot of significance. The Jasper carries the stone because his grandmother gave it to him to keep him safe, and then when he gave Nora his jacket, then it transferred to her to
Right,
keep
right.
her safe. So
Wait,
Well,
can I
that's
just
So it was
really-
intentional,
Jasper's
but it
grandmother?
wasn't.
I don't think
I want to hug her.
Nora?
I want to hug her. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
who?
Jasper's grandma.
Lavinia?
I
Yeah.
want to hug her. I want that grandma because she seems like
No,
the coolest grandma ever.
Lavinia, I will have to say, I love my elders. I love them. They are all amazing women.
I second that.
Big inspiration from Golden Girls on them. If you've ever watched Golden Girls,
Fair,
You
I
will-
see that. I see
you
that.
will see it.
Excellent
Yeah.
choice.
So,
Yeah, Lavinia is wonderful. They all are so very different in their
We're all
personalities.
protected and safe, yes? As we
Do
march
what?
forward into the series, because I can see, as an author, I know that sometimes taking those beloved elders and disposing of them, they are safe, correct? They are all safe, yes?
They are
Oh,
safe.
don't do that.
They are safe.
Okay, because I saw the head shake and I was like, oh,
And
no,
all of
no,
their-
no.
all of their
They're safe.
intentions.
They are impenetrable. They have plot armor.
Good.
Cannot kill them.
Okay, good. Because let me tell you.
Oh,
let me tell
Lavinia
you-
is. I think I'm sorry. I'm answering a question. Lavinia is probably closer to Dorothy. Ooh, okay. Now that I've said it's Golden Girls, Lavinia is probably a mix of Sophia and Dorothy. Irene is more Dorothy.
Yeah, very much so.
Ophelia
Just like
Ophelia would be Blanche. Ophelia is Blanche with a little bit of Dorothy, and I think that's the only ones you see. So none of them really have Rose. We don't really have a Rose
Yet.
yeah.
We don't have a rose yet.
so.
Yes.
Yeah, the
I'm
option
sure
is
one
there.
will show up.
Precisely. Because I think every group Especially every
Oh, yeah.
the elder group all needed a rose. I just think
Yeah.
that that's necessary.
Yeah, I'm sure there are definitely moments where a rose appears, but yeah, I think they're a lot more saucy and snappy with these young whippersnappers. So
Yes. I definitely liked when Nori stood up to the elders and was like, "This is what I'm doing, and
Yeah.
I don't care what you say." Like that was an amazing moment because she was like, there was like this definitive like, I know there's something in me that's telling me I have to listen to you, but I'm not going to. So that
Yeah.
was amazing. That was
Aw,
amazing.
thank you. Thank you. All right, Mooney,
Can
what
I
do you have?
continue asking my questions now?
Yes, ask your questions.
So there's no underlying subplot of a power struggle between the elders.
No, not between the elders.
Oh, wait. Let's roll that back because we
You
emphasize
did not
not
too well
between the elders.
understand.
We emphasize that one, like hard emphasis.
Well, not see, this is why I type, not talk, because
This is why she doesn't
I
do
can
interviews,
respect-
guys. We're making her feel all uncomfortable.
no,
This is why she's like, no.
We're showing her how much we enjoyed it.
I'm asking
I know.
questions.
No, this is
that
great.
means
No,
I
so
read
the
book
elders
and I
are
enjoyed it.
the best of friends. They have known each other their whole lives. They are incredibly good friends. They have all known their station essentially since they were young. They all knew that they were going to take over for that element.
Except for one.
I'm sorry.
For the one.
Except for one elder.
Yeah. Because we are missing one, you know. But yeah, so they are pretty steady. It's the younger crew that is not quite solidified yet. So
Now, have we met all the members of the younger crew?
no.
Or because it seems like everybody on the island is either aware or they are magical.
So
right?
there's a decent amount of people, like if Shell Island were real, which in my brain and my heart it is, there's a good amount of people on that island that are witches, because in my world it's kind of like a safe haven, right? Like they can go there, they can be themselves, you know, they can pass it off as like, ooh, magic, fun.
The Salem of the West Coast.
But exactly. Jonas Jones doesn't know. No, he doesn't. We love Jonas though. But yeah, so there are regular folk on the island, but there is a, you know, slightly enhanced number of magical folk. But no, you have not met all of the characters yet. Not in book one. I still have more tricks up my
When
sleeve.
is book 2 coming? I'm just saying.
As soon as I finish writing it. The
Eventually.
second is eventually.
Now, I forget the putty cat's name.
Oh,
But
Isis.
Isis.
is that a hocus pocus situation, or is it just like a cat familiar?
Isis is Luisa's familiar. Yes.
So it's not a boy that was turned into a cat because he was
Not a
naughty.
person turned into a cat. No. The way Isis looks is a nod to Binks. However, the way that she looks is a nod to Binks. But no, Isis is a cat. Well, she is a familiar who takes the form of a cat.
Bratty cat,
So
a
much
brat,
about all this.
very naughty cat.
Mooney is gonna love book 2. You are correct.
Yes.
All right,
And he's gonna torment us with his theories.
Right.
I'm not done, but
Okay.
No, you're
What else you
not
got?
Moody.
We're
Ask
gonna
your
let you go.
questions.
No, ask me.
no,
What else
turn.
you got?
Your turn. No, I'm going to wait until book. Don't even get me started on the shapeshifting.
He will go 4 days.
He
And
will.
that's why we love Moody.
Mm-hmm.
How many shapeshifters have we been introduced to in this book?
In book 1,
Yeah.
none.
Really?
But there will be because her face gives it away. She's like,
that bear seemed awfully human to me.
No, the bear
Okay.
was infected from Gideon. That's why his eyes were yellow.
true.
Good girl.
That's why he was aware.
Nice.
Just like when you meet Veronica the first time, she's got the yellow too. And that's why when Nora sees her later, she's like, wait, why did her eyes look like my eyes?
Right.
You need to let the author answer these questions.
So,
Rizzy-
sorry.
Rizzy gets
Rizzy's got her back, man. Like, Rizzy read it. She knows. She's like, I got you, girl.
Yeah. So as far as book 1 goes, no shapeshifters. Not in book 1.
Yes, he is dropping the law.
I prepared for this test, y'all.
Right. Don't
Good.
come after Rizzy. She's got it down. She'll beat
I'm
you
very
every
excited for her questions.
I'm going to let Rizzy go so I can interrupt her during all of her questions.
Go ahead, sir. I'll just talk over you. I will just barrel on. Yay! Okay, first of all, oh my god, girl, your book was so amazing. I literally started reading it. I could not put it down. I read it at work. I had my little app on my phone and it read it to me. And I was just like, yes, mama, thank you for the entertainment. So, yes, there's my gushing for you. My first question for you is there anybody from your own circle or your own life that you put into your book as far as your characters? Not like a complete thing, but like maybe like dibs and dabs here and there?
Goodness gracious. I never do it fully consciously. My grandmother. I did take inspiration from my grandma with Irene. I definitely pulled from my grandma for her. Other than that, everybody just kind of comes to me as they are. You know, they come to me as fully formed characters, and I'm just told to sit down and write the story.
I love it.
Yeah.
Second question, you did mention that music helped fuel your inspiration and helped you kind of get to where you are in the zone. Was there any music in particular that you used for Water in the series?
Yes. I actually have an entire playlist. And I was going to try to make a much condensed playlist to like put with the book. But that's about as impossible as me summarizing things. So if anybody wants 84,000 hours of music to listen to while you read Water, let me know and I will happily send it to you. Yeah, there were a couple of songs. Movement by Hosier was a very important song. In certain scenes.
Yes.
If anybody knows that song, you know.
Look, okay, I'm gonna tell you, every single one in the Besties book club was unprepared, ma'am. Because Katie and I got to it first, and we were like, Rizzy's like, oh, you know, and we're like, no, just wait until you get to chapter.
Yeah. We did it back and forth. They were like, I think DM was like 6 chapters ahead of me, and then Katie was like 2 chapters ahead of me, and then here goes Katie going, oh my god, and I'm like, stop it, I haven't gotten there yet.
He kisses his grandmother with his fat mouth.
Fantastic.
Because I love me a good hot librarian boy, but Jasper takes it from being that good and smart and like intellect to, damn boy, take off the glasses and here's
Listen. Jasper is a gentleman in the streets and a freak in the sheets. Okay.
Yes,
hell yeah,
girl.
the best kind. I love it.
I was like,
I'm here for it.
Excuse me, sir. Because like,
Yes.
you get this understanding that he's a gentleman, you know, like she gets a little tipsy the one night, like he's very, very, you know, he's very considerate. And then all of a sudden you're like, excuse me?
It's like, you need to let go of that lip, girl, and you're just like, what? I need to do what now, sir?
God, that scene when he tells her to stop biting her lip or he'll have to bite it for her, and the one when he tells her The one that undoes me is when he tells her that she's testing the bounds of his patience. That one.
Yes.
You're like, oh, okay. So push this button then.
Right.
Let me test it a little harder.
Prepared. Okay. Like I had, because I was working with him. We were on a job, and I'm listening to it, and all of a sudden it hits that chapter, and I'm like, where did
Oh my.
this come from?
Yeah, I was at work.
Prepared.
I was at work.
Or I'm sweeping drywall, and this scene comes up, and I'm like, whoa!
That would explain why production dropped, right?
Baloney. Baloney. I was very. Thank you.
Yes, no. I was at work and trying
So
to
hot
do
in
work.
here. It wasn't the house that was hot.
You mean the
What's
house
going on?
air conditioning? Yeah.
I love it.
I am blushing.
I love it so much. I love it so much. Okay.
Okay.
No, it was great. So we know that number 2 is air, and we know who our FMC is for that.
Yes.
Have we met our MMC for it yet, or is it just
No.
something that we just could? Okay.
Have not met him. Yet.
I have one question. Have we met the one for fire?
No.
No. Is Jonas going to be any one of them? I kind of want Deputy Hot Pants to be one.
Okay, listen. Jonas has, and I will send it to you because I don't think I've sent it to either one of you, so I'll send it to you guys. Jonas has a very short little chapter. It's chapter 1 from his perspective. So I will send you that. But also, Jonas is getting his own spinoff because I love Jonas
Yes!
so much.
Yes,
We
please.
love Jonas.
Yes,
Deputy Hot
Yes.
Hot Pants needs to have a book. He's forever Deputy Hot Pants.
It's
He
Felicia.
is
It's
definitely-
water.
Deputy Hot Pants. Yes, water. It's right here. I'll hold it up to you.
The
Except I
witches
don't know
of
how to-
Hell Island,
I
and
don't
it
know
is
how to do the inverted thing
fantastic.
online. So
Well, you just need to flip the book around. Flip the book
yeah,
around.
just turn the book around.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, Jonas, I need you to
sus.
understand that I got so much shit for naming him Jonas Jones, but there was a reason that I named him Jonas
No,
Jones.
it's
and I'm
JJ.
not going to change it.
He's JJ.
No, exactly.
No,
We
JJ.
love
No.
Jonas.
My baby.
Now, what about the twins? What about the twins?
What about the twins?
Hey, it's not your turn, sir.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know. How does it feel? How does it feel?
Are they magic, or is it going to be like one of them is magic and one of them is normal?
So I don't have that figured out yet.
Thank you for finishing my question.
You're
That was so
welcome,
nice.
sir.
You gonna eat my sandwich too?
Oh, you going to share?
You asked again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, the book.
My sandwich. Okay. So, okay, what was I going to say next? Oh, so obviously those that you love have read your books and been a part of your journey and stuff like that. And you are a mom. So it's kind of a two-part question. One, was there anybody in your family or in your group that you were worried about reading your books because of your amazing talent with spicy scenes?
No, I flat out told my mom and my grandma that there is sex in this book, and if you're not going to get comfortable with that real quick, then don't read it.
Okay.
Fair.
And
Yeah.
second one,
Love that.
are you concerned about your daughter reading your books in the future?
No, because she has actually read Water. She skipped certain scenes, which is fine. But we have had discussions. She's almost 18. She's read fan fiction. She can read it.
Oh, she's good. Okay. So she's like, she's prepared.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Did she have a favorite character?
Seely. She likes Seely. Seely is her favorite.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Miss Fire Girl. And that it. Do we get to find out what happened with her first house in her book?
Yes.
Get it right now. Get it right now.
Yeah, if you haven't read it, go get it.
You will not regret it. I
So good.
devoured this book.
Yeah, no, seriously.
She can fight her for me. Yeah. She
Yeah.
will fight you for her. She loves Seely. She loves Seely. I love Seely though. Seely is a brat, but I love her.
So, were there any? you've had ARC readers and you've had your reviews and stuff like that. Was there any moments that you kind of like Easter egged into the book that you were like that your ARC readers were like, hey, and you were like, yeah, they figured out my little secret Easter egg part.
Again, it's been a hot minute since I wrote this thing. I think there were a few things. I think there were a few things that I did. Mostly the funniest one has been the bear, because I was horrifically stuck, and my husband is basically a bear trapped in human form. Okay, I'm married to a bear trapped in human form.
So he did inspire a character.
He did inspire a character, quite literally, because I was very stuck, and I was having a really hard time, and I was really frustrated, and I guess he got tired of my huffing and puffing, and he was like, what is the problem? And I was like, I don't know what to do. And he went, add a bear. And I went, you are stupid. And he said, yes, but add a bear. And so I got so mad at him for not giving me a helpful suggestion that I said, fine, I will add a bear. And it's everyone's favorite scene.
It is. It's such a
Rosalind. Rosalind's comment.
Now, next time
She
you
said
get
a man or a bear.
problem, he's gonna say add 2 bears.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair.
He's currently mad that the bear does not come back up in the current plan. He wants the bear to come back. So
I agree with him. We petition that the bear comes back.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
And he transforms into this strapping lad.
You know what? Honestly, it could happen.
Yeah, it could be. It could be for book 4. I'm just saying.
I mean, book 4 is Earth, and bears are on the Earth. So I mean,
Team Bear 2024.
Right.
I wish I had one. I sold my last one. I wish I had one, but my friend Meg made me a ton of bookmarks, and she made me a bookmark that had bear paws on it that said, how the fuck did a bear get in my library?
yes. Oh my God.
I need her to make me
Mooney, remember that line?
Yes.
You have to make it a thing.
We'll have to make it a thing.
Need to make it a thing, because I need to get
I want a sticker of a bear paw that said, how the fuck did a bear get in my library?
I also need this.
this.
100%.
We will make it so. We will make it so.
Okay.
We will manifest
So
it into reality.
let's talk about our big bad. Okay. How did the story for the creation of the big bad come to you? Like, what was its inspiration? It's not like one day you were like, oh, I'm gonna dream about this random witch girl and the boy, and then turn into this evil man. How did that piece come to you?
Romeo and Juliet.
Really?
Yeah, I am a big Shakespeare girl. I'm a bigger Poe girl, but I'm a big Shakespeare girl also. I know anyone who knows me is like, Poe, what?
Did we read the same Romeo and Juliet?
Yes. Also, I have a sick obsession with the Salem witch trials and the craze surrounding the witch trials in general. And so when I was trying to come up with my big bad, I wanted something out of the norm, but also kind of traditional in a way. And my first thing that popped into my head was puritanical culture and Quakers and that life. And I actually have notes written somewhere from his life before, where he lived in that time period and all that. I have notes somewhere about him and Sarah. So
is that like a novella prospect?
Yes.
Right.
It is a novella prospect. Yes, it is. It is a plan that I want to put out, either as a novella or I'll post them up on Patreon when I actually get them written and not just like random note ideas jotted down. Oh, thank you, Belle. Team Louisa, yes, Louisa's great. I love her.
Okay, let's see. What other questions do I have for the dear author girl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who's your favorite character? Besides our FMC and our MMC, of course. Who's like your favorite character in the back?
Goodness gracious, that's like picking children.
Exactly. That's why we do it.
Terrible.
It's like somebody
Okay.
said the Jeopardy music.
I know, right? My favorite.
cat.
Okay,
Pick the
so
cat.
I have two. I have two favorite. Lavinia. Lavinia is probably my favorite. I love her. I love her so much. Oh my gosh, my favorite scene to write. Jeez. Okay, I'll get to that one in just a second. Lavinia, and then a character you haven't met yet, but I'm not going to say their name.
Oh, so mean.
I know. I'm terrible. I'm also horrible at keeping secrets. So, like, you guys are testing me. I'm
So,
like,
so does that mean that
pull the word
if I
back
like
in.
DM you like repeatedly 3 times a day, I might actually get the answers I'm looking for?
Possibly.
Or a restraining order.
Just
Consistently harassed.
spamming it.
Yeah, just harass me.
Well, I'll preface it with, oh my god, I love your book and you're so amazing and your writing is awesome and I'm super jealous that you're talented and I want to be talented like you.
Oh my
So
God.
who's the guy you're talking about?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I will do that. Then you'll get those long paragraphs.
Oh God, I will die. I will cry every time. If you want to make someone cry, compliment me on my book. Thank you.
Okay, I will take that in consideration.
For you.
Yeah, I will give them all. Ask Danielle. I do it to her all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Do I have anything else?
Oh, I hope so. While you're thinking, I want to answer, I think it was Katie.
Katie's question. Go ahead.
Yeah. My favorite scene to write. There were a couple.
She's blushing, so it was all the best ones.
All the
Of
dirty
course.
scenes.
Fair.
I like, okay. I don't know what I can say on TikTok. Jasper's first chapter, not his actual first chapter. I think it's like actually chapter 8. I always think it comes up sooner in the book than it actually does. That chapter I really enjoyed because that was a challenge. I'd never written anything like that before.
Mhm.
The research for that was fun. That's all I'll say.
Are we talking the one where after he chivalrously brings her
Yes.
back and she has left and he has time to him? Okay.
The solo scene is what
Right.
I'll say.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm on the same page with you, girl.
That one. But honestly, I think
It's Roslyn.
the battle between Nora and Gideon, I think was my favorite. I think that was my
Excellent choice.
favorite to write. I love writing Nora in that scene. My favorite line probably from the whole book is, "You want my magic, then drown in it."
That's fantastic.
There was an epic line.
Yeah.
It was an epic scene. The
Thank
whole thing. And then having Veronica have her like redemption arc and actually stand in. I cried. I was literally in tears. I was like, what?
Yeah.
She's gonna be a true mommy and then just have her like in the middle of my work. Just, my coworkers are like, are you okay? I'm like, no. She broke me. She broke me. Can't do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Veronica broke me too. Veronica is oh, you were asking about Easter eggs earlier. There is one actually. I don't know if any of you know Heathers.
Yes.
The movie
Of course.
Heathers. Okay, there is a Veronica open the door line.
Is that really?
Yeah, when they're at the lighthouse at the end, when they're at the lighthouse and they're trying to get in, they pound on the door and they say, "Veronica, open the door." Yeah.
How did
I totally
miss
missed that. Dude, I got chills. Serious
Right?
chills.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love
Completely
it. I'm
missed
gonna go
that.
Yeah.
highlight me some new highlight parts. I need to go. I need to bring circle back. I need Gideon info.
Okay.
So,
I will give you as
the
much
voice-
as I can.
The voice that was talking to Nora
Mhm.
when she's pulling the threads and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Sarah?
So, no.
Okay.
It's the island.
Okay. So just
Yeah.
So okay.
I like that.
It's
Yeah,
the island.
and how did I need to? Are we going to learn how Gideon came to be the Black Mass? It's like the I mean, he's something else. The shadow daddy we don't want.
Some people. Yeah, he we will learn more about Gideon as they go on. I also have the beginning written of a prequel where you will know even more. So
okay, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need all the info.
yeah.
Are you going to name the prequel the same as the book that Gatsby gave?
No, that would have been really cute. I wish I'd thought of that. The prequel is actually called Something Wicked.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
I don't hate that. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. The prequel
I'm here
is
for it.
called Something Wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see.
And if you guys have any questions for our lovely, amazing, wonderful, talented author, put it in the comments.
Guys, please ask me questions.
I think I'm out of questions. And all I can say is, girl, you did a fucking fantastic job. I will give you all the props on this book.
Aww.
My very first step into romance was Nora Roberts.
Oh, yes.
And there is a series that she wrote called the Three Sisters Trilogy.
Yep, that's my baby. Okay, I will have to say that is probably inspiration. I actually have.
Yes, it gave. I have seriously. It gave me those vibes so hard. I was like,
okay, no, that makes me so happy.
Yes, no, that I would not be anywhere without that series.
My favorites by her is the Three Sisters and the Donovan Legacy. I have read those until they have fallen.
Girl, did we just become best friends? Because I'm serious, right now.
Just became best friends. Yeah. We're just best friends. Yeah, I have them on my shelf. I had to buy new copies because mine were literally falling apart. But no, yeah. The Three Sisters, that definitely is where some inspiration came from, for sure.
Okay, because I didn't want to say it and then you'd be like, what? No, what are you talking about?
I at one point had, and I've lost them now, which makes me so sad, but at one point I had almost every book Nora Roberts had ever written.
Girl, I'm going to show you my collection. We are so best friends now.
I'm so excited. Yes, Mooney.
I'm going to have to take pictures and just spam them to the Discord. Be like, look at the pretty books.
Please do.
Look at all my pretty books. But yep, nope, I think I'm good. If anybody else has any questions for our amazingly talented, wonderful author, Miss E.H. Demeter.
That's how I got it. I'm just saying.
You saw somebody's pen?
It was given to me by S.A. Bird, and she took it.
Should have left
These two, I swear.
Bookshelves alone. Should have left my bookshelves alone.
Love
anyway,
it.
so we get to go on to my favorite. This is my favorite part of the interview. We take a little snippet from your book and we turn it into a Mad Lib. And then we go and we read it, and it's always fantastic.
Okay.
And so we always start with the author.
Okay.
Hold on.
We're going to go around. And
we have to do the rules.
Like this. Yes, okay. Rizzy has to lay down the rules for Mooney because Mooney doesn't always behave himself.
You only get one smelly and no buttons.
No buttons.
You know the rules, sir.
No
Are we all ready? Are we all prepared?
As
all right,
gonna
so
be.
Let's do it.
With a body part.
A body part. Oh my goodness. Lips.
Lips.
Excellent choice.
I hope so.
All right, Rizzy, a verb ending in ing.
Sucking.
Mooney,
it's a verb ending in ing.
A noun?
A noun.
Tire iron.
What was it?
Tire iron. Tire iron.
Fire iron.
Oh boy. All right, an adverb.
Oh gosh. From me? Oh no.
Yes.
I don't remember. Oh wow. All of my knowledge just left my head.
See,
I was put
it
on the
happens
spot.
every time. Every author hits this one,
You're fine.
and it always blanks them.
Like, what is an adverb?
I covered it.
Tell her what an adverb is.
What?
An adverb, it adds to the verb.
Oh,
So verb
So
is
like
an action.
lightly, swiftly,
oh,
lovingly.
okay.
Moistly.
Quickly.
Quickly.
There you go.
Yeah.
My brain. He quickly sucked the tire iron with its lips.
Busy noun. Noun.
Oh,
Now,
thank you so much, Marianne.
lug nut.
Lug nut.
You said tire iron.
It's getting very mechanical here.
Turned my tire iron into a metaphor.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay. Mooney, verb ending in ed.
Who's giving the verb? Mooney is, right? Yeah.
Farted.
Oh, really?
You said not smelly, and it's not button. So
Oh, and he'll sneak it in there. He'll sneak it in there.
All right. Another verb ending in ed.
why does my brain go blank? Blank.
Blink.
It works.
All right. Adverb, Miss Rizzy.
Lovingly.
Blanked lovingly at the lug nut.
Mooney, noun.
Oh, thank you, Marianne.
Stone.
What?
What?
Rock.
Rock. Oh, he said stone first.
Stone. Okay. All I heard was dome.
Yeah.
It must
What?
be my
Stone.
Wisconsin accent.
Oh, stop it. I wasn't even going to say it that way.
All right. Verb.
A verb. Verb.
Uh-huh.
An action.
Jump.
Jump.
There you go. The pop.
Adverb.
Adverb. Lightly. Lightly jumped.
We're using the tire iron as a pogo stick now, I see.
Mooney, verb.
Yes, it's available on Amazon and in Kindle Unlimited if you have Kindle Unlimited.
Delightful.
Also,
I'll get it.
if you send me a message, I have an entire box full of them. If anybody wants a signed copy, send me a message. I would love to get them out of my house.
Action. Don't
I,
Google it.
What are we waiting on? Who are we waiting on?
He's thinking of a verb.
Neil.
Okay.
Who's got the kitty cat?
That's mine.
I hear kitty
Verb
cat.
ending in ed.
Verb ending in ed, Miss EH.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are testing me so hard. What did licked? Did I already say licked?
There you go.
That's terrible.
There
I'm
you
so
go.
sorry.
Get it.
just
Rizzy, noun.
I'm just
Water.
showing that my brain always lives in.
Right.
Water. Water.
Water.
You know,
Water.
Water.
That is the noun I've chosen. I was hoping I get the noun.
Verb ending in ing, Mooney.
ING. Singing.
What was it?
Singing.
Dinging?
Singing.
With an S. Okay, I apologize.
See, she even speaks with Wisconsin and she didn't know what you were saying.
All right. Adjective. It's an adjective, Miss Ma'am.
An adjective. I'm so
It
good at
adds
these
to the-
until I
It adds
so I have to
to
be put on the spot. Oh my god, what is an adjective? Why did my brain just go so blank? It's like it's something
Swiftly.
that describes something, right? Like
Gently.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Somebody in the comments give me one because I am blank.
Does anybody in the comments want to help with an adjective?
You want to give me an adjective?
Oh, it's an adjective is a describer word, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like oh, beautiful.
There you go.
We'll go
Yes.
with beautiful. There we go.
Okay.
I would have said blue.
We'll go.
That was your
beautiful.
last lifeline.
That's your
body
last line.
part?
Thank you. Body part?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh.
Weenus. Get it?
Mooney, verb ending in ing.
Vomiting.
Oh,
wonderful.
Nice.
All right, and Miss EH, you get to finish it off with an adjective.
Another adjective. Wow, I'm like exquisite. I don't know.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yes.
He
love it.
vomited
Okay.
exquisitely.
Who is it?
Are we ready?
It's exquisite vomit.
I don't think we are, but let's
I
go.
Let's
don't
do
think
it.
we are, but this is going to be delightful. All right. His lips slipped between us, fingers sucking against my tire iron, sending quickly of blood through me. I farted.
You what?
I farted. My eyes sprang wide as I blinked lovingly against his stone.
It's stone?
Against
This is the worst scene.
stone. Causing him to jump me lightly.
Told you.
I need you to kneel again, Nora. Jasper licked his water, singing over my face as beautiful his sweetness on mine. Fingers vomiting me. Exquisite again.
Oh my god.
And if you guys really
No.
know, you need to go get water right now and read it.
And get some actual water while you're at it after that.
I need you to send me that, please.
I absolutely
Excellent. I love it.
will.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay, that way.
Doesn't matter how many wrong words I throw in there, you turn it naughty.
Yep, every time. Every time.
Oh my God, I'm literally crying. That was
I'm
hilarious.
gonna do the vomiting exquisitely thing. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, no.
I'm here for it.
The
You gotta
water
have
on
it.
my face.
anybody else have questions for our amazing author? Now
Yes.
is the time.
Please ask me questions.
While you're waiting, I will explain the kitten. The kitten was pulled out of a car engine because I work at a car dealership, and I took him home. Everybody, this is Lil Biscuit.
So perfect.
Oh my gosh, your biscuit so cute.
Love it.
I love how anytime there's a fuzzy baby animal, everybody immediately goes into
It's a baby talk.
Yeah, we just have to.
it's
The way it
a necessity. It's a necessity. Yes, Biscuit is so cute. He's so cute. Oh my god. Okay, so if we don't have any questions for our lovely, amazing author, I appreciate you, EH. Your writing is beautiful and fantastic, and I am so glad that you came on here with us because let me tell you what, it was a pleasure.
Thank
And
you.
I will be sending you this amazing
Yes.
masterpiece in a
Please
moment.
send me that. I need that. Yeah, thank you
Absolutely.
so much for having me. I really, really enjoyed it. Would love to do it again sometime. You guys were great.
Absolutely.
Book two, get us book two, girl. You can go back.
Water. You go ahead, message her, and say that you need air. Book 2 in this series.
First, they leave a review on Goodreads and Amazon, then message the heck out of her. Because
That would be wonderful. That would be great. I would love a review. If you feel it in your heart to leave one, that would help me out a ton. But yeah. Tentatively, I'm really hoping to have Air finished by like end of next summer is what I would love my brain to work with me on, because Air does kind of take place in the fall, and so I would love to be able to put it out like next fall/winter. I think.
Well, if you need bouncers or beta readers or whatever you need, girl, you got a whole room full of them.
Thank you.
Come find us. We are all about supporting you in whatever way you need. And
do you need somebody to come over there and just watch you? Just hover?
just body double.
No, I don't think hovering would do the job.
But we'll
Chain
cheer
you
from the
to
sidelines.
Kill creativity, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah, I do want to talk with you guys though about. I would love to do a special edition, and I would love to get edges. So I do need to get with Mimi because I want to do that.
Please do.
Because I think that would be
Yes.
super fun. So yeah, I want to do that.
So,
Absolutely. As you see, I already have the design ready to go.
I know. I need to do it. I need to send you like a bunch of them and get it done. Yeah.
And then I'll need one of those too signed.
Yeah.
You pay her, pay her, and she'll send you one.
Yeah.
I'm okay
It's
with
that
that.
simple.
I will.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
I really want to do that. So I'm definitely hoping here we can get that done because
Rosalind's like, what?
yeah, I know, right?
yeah. Because he was like, I have a whole idea.
Yeah.
I've been working with her on a minute on it. It's just we're both.
She's been keeping secrets from all of us, Rosalind. It's fine.
He does.
It's just been a time and finances thing, but I'm really hoping that we can get that done because it's gorgeous and I need it.
Right? And she's like, I want it on my shelf.
Yes.
I want it on my shelf, please.
Yeah, right? I really appreciate you guys.
Katie,
Thank you
another secret.
so much.
Well, we appreciate you and we love you and all you've done for sharing your art with us and being your beautiful, brave self. And
thank you.
we will definitely be bringing you back if the consensus between the three of us and our besties group.
Yeah.
If you want to come back, you need to finish book 2.
I know I do. I'm working on it. I promise.
That's your little carrot.
That's my carrot. I promise. I'm working on it.
Well, I love you all. And I will see you all next week and love you, besties. Have a great night, guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.